Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video this evening, checking up on you guys, trying to stay consistent, make sure my energy's flowing and circulating the way that it should be. So I wanted to get on this evening and talk to you guys about a few simple concepts. I always have these simple concepts that I have swirl around in my head. This one is not so simple though. You'd have to pay more attention, dig a little bit more into it, be mindful, present, and aware of everything that's going on around you. This evening, I wanted to really talk to you guys briefly about spiritual attacks. Now, spiritual attacks are similar to generational curses and generational karma. Anything that your grandparents or your parents or one of your ancestors did, it comes down on you in the long run. It comes down on their sons and grandsons and the seventh son of the seventh son, and all these weird generational curses. Spiritual attacks are similar to generational curses. It's all the same thing. It's all negative karma, negative energy, bad habits that we don't pay attention to that affect us. I look at generational curses as things that built up over time in the past. I like to separate the past and the present and the future. It's all a singularity at some point, but these different times of our lives definitely do make things different. So I think when I think of generational curses, I think of past karma that your family's built up over time, or bad habits that your parents might have passed down to you, whether it's being late all the time, eating bad food, or drugs and alcohol, things like that. And spiritual attacks are things that's going on right now in the present with you. You can always come in contact with spirits or negative energy or certain situations that tend to test your resolve. They tend to, a spiritual attack can come in any shape or form, just like any other issue or problems that people may have in life. A spiritual attack can be financial, it can be physical, it can be mental and emotional. You just have to always cross your T's and dot your I's and make sure that you are always, again, paying attention to everything that's going on around you. It's very important to pay attention, be aware of what's going on around you all the time. Even when you sleep, you need to make sure before you go to sleep, you take you a nice shower, cleanse yourself from the negative energy from the day. People call it winding down or a nightcap. Build a ritual. Some people drink coffee to go to sleep. Some people listen to music to go to sleep. Some people sit a fan in front of their bed and go to sleep. Whatever your habits or whatever your rituals. Again, I have videos explaining rituals and frequencies and vibes. You have to frequent your spirit to raise your vibration. It's going to put you closer to mastery in the end. That's definitely where we want to get to in the end. People think that it's all about money or it's all about relationships and all these other things. Yeah, those are part of life. We want to get towards freedom, but we need the tools that are provided to us on this planet in order for us to attain our freedom. So, it's not all about money and sex and drugs and all these other things, but these things help relax us, helps us communicate with each other, business transactions between people, love, sex, and relationships, communicating with people. You cannot be on this planet. People will criticize you for certain things, but guess what? Every Christian is not the same. Every Muslim is not the same, and every crazy person is not the same. So don't let people tell you not to do this or not to do that. They should tell themselves. These are projections that people want to put out on you, telling you, don't do this, don't do that. If you want to help people, you just put the information out. Or if you want to help people, make sure you do it in a positive way. You don't have to criticize people, or you don't have to name call, or you don't have to breadcrumb people into feeling bad about themselves. We're in a new day. It's more information out there every day, and there's different styles of information. If you don't like the way I talk, listen to somebody else. Hopefully there's another Black Tonio view somewhere out on the internet that you can talk to. But that's all I wanted to talk to you guys today about. Wanted to make this one quick. I'm out riding through the city in Miami, about to get ready to go get something to eat. And I was thinking, what? I haven't put out a video today, so what can I talk about? Generational curses and spiritual attacks. I've talked about them before in the past, but you have to elaborate on some of these ideas and concepts. Sometimes flesh them out so that people can understand where you're coming from, or catch a vibe. Catch the vibe. But yeah, there's karma all around you. Of course, I've been going through my spiritual expansion this year. Probably been going through an spiritual expansion my entire life, but it really hit hard this year. Learning different things about myself, learning different things about the planet, learning different things about everything. I've always been the type of person to seek knowledge. And I always wanted to teach people. I'm far from the type of person that wants to control people. I don't like messing with people's free will. There are or were a couple experiments that I found myself channeling today. Apparently, my life has been so stressful that now I have been given divine permission to sling these lightning bolts everywhere. So you never know. You don't think that you see someone doing something and you have your opinions about it. Of course, I mean, even truth is an opinion. But I'm a mighty giant, walking around, stepping on things that are stepping things out of existence that I don't think is necessary anymore. So I'm not. The information that I put out is not for you to play games with it. It's not for trickery. It's a form of self-evolution. You always want to seek knowledge. You always want to better yourself physically. Health is wealth, and everything will follow. So talking about different things, knowing yourself, astrology, numerology, even certain tools, mantras, chanting, candle magic, things that you see me do. You definitely want to practice safe caution with those things. You don't ever want to mess with anyone's free will, because that definitely is a big it's heavy on karma. Certain things that you do, like take for instance, if you're a football player or an athlete, it's taxing on your body to perform constantly on a high competitive level. And it's the same thing with anything else, with spirituality. When you mess with other people's free will, or you mess with energies that you don't know what you're dealing with, that karma comes back on you. And it's even worse in spirituality. So, take these things very seriously. You want to be very mindful. You want to be very aware of, these different things or different actions that you take. Life is life. People will teach you certain things and then turn around and tell you not to do these things. Like, what was the whole point of learning, about certain things in school, and then they turn around and tell you not to, take part in these things? Or what's the whole point of them hiding certain information and knowledge from you, and then they turn around and use that knowledge against you? Kind of going off on a tangent here. But you kind of catch my drift. My overall message is being mindful and present. The present is the most important time. Pay attention. And then just being aware. Awareness, discernment, perception. Your point of view is the most important thing that you have in this world. And you don't want to let people distort that. It's always good to take in new knowledge, of course, learn something new every day. You keep the people that mean to the most to you, the closest to you, and hopefully you can change your atmosphere, transmute certain things in your life, and change them into better things. I think that's it for this evening. I'll definitely be uploading more videos as soon as I can. Thanks for listening to my rant. Join me on Instagram and Twitter at Blacktonio, and Cashapp as well, Blacktonio, Tony Williams. And be safe, guys. Be safe.